Tá, vamos continuar, né? Você para não travar. Cadê eles?
Rosie! Where are you, Rosie?
Someone's calling for Rosie over there.
Isso é ele. Tá passando legal.
Oh, Rosie! Thank goodness I finally found you. What would I do without you, my son? Were you in danger? Did the wild beasts scare you? Did the stars guide your way?
I'm okay. All thanks to their help.
Thank you. Thank you all. I dare say that even the most cold-hearted Spino crocodile would be moved to tears by your kindness.
Oh, it's nothing. It's all part of my responsibility as a trainee forest ranger. I'm the one who should thank you for creating so many wonderful stories for the children of Sumeru. I love them too.
Destino automático.
Really? I didn't know anyone read my stories apart from young children. That must mean you're still in touch with your inner child. Okay then. I have the inspiration for my next story. It shall be about an Aranara granny who's a child at heart.
Huh? It's an honor to become the source of your inspiration. Whoa. Kwai looks like she's about to pass out. Hey Kwai, are you okay? I'm okay. Sorry. I just got a little too excited.
Are you two story lovers as well? Yes. The moment I saw you, the image of an aura giant and an aura finch traveling together popped into
Recebemos
my
uma tarefa
mind.
de buscar sua ajuda. Exatamente, eu sou, né, o arar gigante, né? E ela é o ará pássaro.
Oh? Who asked for my help? My sincerest apologies, but I have fans all over Sumeru. Trying to remember every last one is like trying to identify each grain of sand in the desert.
Eu não vi um deserto ainda, né?
Seems like Tanger has a slightly exaggerated view of what it means to be a children's author. Also, Paimon's not a finch. That's nothing to get excited about.
Vamos parar com as brincadeiras e ir direto ao assunto, né?
Akara Crafts. Oh, right. I remember now. That small boat once sailed into the sea of my memory, but before long it floated away over the horizon, never to be seen again. Perhaps for the best. After all, a wild tempest was raging in Tanger Harbor.
What?
Nem
I
eu.
have no idea what he's saying.
Nem eu,
What
pai.
should we do? Do you think we should get Tainari to take a look at him? Dad's saying he forgot about helping the people at Akara Crafts learn more about Aranara because right now he has something more important to do. Oh, that's what he meant! Well, there it is! All the proof you needed that this kid is definitely Tanger's son. Wait,
Não
no,
temos
this isn't the
dúvidas.
time for all that. Tanger, your help is pretty vital to the toy makers. You gotta do something!
But the garden that blooms before my eyes is of greater importance. For therein lies the beautiful Patisara that all the children of Sumeru dream of. I, Tanger, have found evidence of Aranara activity right here in the Avidia forest, conclusively proving that Aranara not only exist in stories, but in real life too. If I manage to document the first real-life Aranara sighting, the petty problems that perplex Akara Crafts will be untangled in no time. Meanwhile, I may well be able to leverage this to assume leadership of the academia. Then all across Sumeru will know of the great Tanger living in humble Port Ormos.
Então, né?
I haven't written any papers myself, but I think you need to have a bunch of them approved by the review board before entering the academia. You also need a detailed and objective experiment record. Anyway, Tanja, what did you mean by evidence of R&R activity?
A gente viu
The
esses
hook's
bichos,
what's
né?
important in a story. The great storyteller Tanger never gives his audience the bait right away. Come with me.
Vem comigo. Nossa,
Not
chutei o
that way.
PC. Máquina cara.
Fale, what's wrong? Nothing. But that way leads us deeper into the Avidia forest. I'm just concerned for Tanja's safety.
E
I'm starting to understand
vamos ter ação até que fim. Parece que há algo a mais por trás de tudo isso, né? Talvez isso seja o segredo que Ryzen, né, estava aguardando. E a gente vai para uma ação. Vambora. Deixa eu pegar essas flores aqui, né? Rosa. E o que tem ali na água? Ah, é aquela flor também, o loto.
Just as I expected, the promise of one of my stories has kept you hot on my heels.
But this is just an ordinary tree hollow. Paimon's not seeing any evidence of Aranara.
You can deceive the eyes, but you can't deceive the heart. Look with your heart and you too will understand.
Paimon's not sure what look with your heart means. But anyway, let's start by investigating the area around this tree hollow.
Claro, pai. Claro. O que eu não faço, né? O que eu não faço? Tem papéis no chão, né?
Hey, look! There's a note here! Could this be the evidence that Tanger was talking about? The handwriting's so hard to read. It's too hard. I can't remember the names of all these mushrooms.
Muito difícil.
Do Aranara need to learn about mushroom classification?
Não sei, pai, mas vamos pro próximo.
Here's another note that says, "This tree hollow is my castle." That sounds more like something in R&R from the stories.
É a história que eles estão mesmo contando, não?
There's another one here. If only I were a clever Aranara. A clever Aranara. Is the emphasis on clever or Aranara?
Isso aí, pai. Tem uma coisa aqui, ó. Vou pegar. Ouro. Vamos falar com ele de volta, né? Tanger.
How does it feel to bear witness to a groundbreaking discovery?
O que tem de inovador sobre isso? Parece mensagem deixada pelas crianças.
The crude handwriting may look like a child's, but don't forget, we're in the middle of a rainforest. I doubt that a child would be able to reach this deep into the forest, and I doubt even more that they would think of this lowly tree hollow as some sort of impenetrable castle. I boldly hypothesize that this tree hollow is in fact the Aranara's academia. The notes we saw were written by the Aranara themselves. There is no doubt in my mind about that. An Aranara that wasn't so bright left a note here wishing to become a clever Aranara. Oh, I shall craft a new story for them and call it The Aranara in the Tree
Tá
Hollow.
fascinado,
How's
cara.
that? Don't the very words just conjure up images of Aranara in your mind's eye?
Nope.
Absolutamente não.
Well, many an adventurer knows how to take to the skies with their easily visible wind gliders, yet they do not possess the invisible wings of imagination, making it hard for them to keep up with my train of thought. How about you, Miss Forest Ranger? Do you soar into the atmosphere on the wings of imagination?
Huh? Me? I don't know. Maybe I do, but maybe not.
Oi, você está bem? Você está passando mal?
Anyway, yeah, I'm fine. It's just that Witnessing Tanger's creative process is a little...
É um pouco... Fale.
Overwhelming.
Surpreendente, não.
Oh, yes.
Não, ela não queria
Yes.
falar isso. Ela não queria.
Overwhelming.
For now, I've decided to stay here with Razi until we witness the legendary moment when the Aranara
Nem
appear
faz
in
criança
this
aparecer
hollow.
do nada aí.
Don't worry, I won't let the Akara Crafts toy makers down. When a real Aranara appears, their little troubles will be resolved in an instant.
He seems pretty stubborn. Looks like we'll have to stay here and wait a little longer.
Vamos ter que
I
esperar.
think we should return to our camp first.
Por que, Kwai?
Tanja, in Aranara and the Three Little Fungus, it says that Aranara are very sensitive creatures. I don't think they'll show up if we stay here.
Botou uma pulga na cabeça
Was that
dele.
in the story? Ah, yes, I remember now. Miss Forest Ranger, you
A mesma
sure know your
vestimenta
stuff.
dele e do filho.
In that case, let's go back to camp and call it a day. We'll continue our search for evidence first thing in the morning.
Tá. Estaremos de manhã, né? Mapa acampamento à noite. Meia-noite, é? Meia-noite. Meia-noite e 1. Vai amanhecer, amanheceu. Era 1 da manhã. Passou um dia inteiro. Pronto.
Traveler, wake up!
O que houve? O Aranara, né? Aranara, né? Apareceu.
It's not the Aranara. It's Kale. She's gone. Oh, Paimon's been worried about Kale since last night. Even though she kept telling us she was okay after we saw the
Eu também
evidence of
percebi.
Aranara activity.
Pode ser que o
She's been acting
Tanger,
kinda
né? Tenha
strange.
assustado ela.
Anyway, let's go find her.
Vamos encontrar alguém que a gente não sabe nem onde tá.
Hey, look! Aren't these Kale's footprints? But why are they headed towards the tree hollow?
Vamos ver se ela voltou lá pra ver os bichinhos, né?
So Kale came back here alone. Is she waiting for the Aranara to show up?
Mas não existe esses bichos, é.
And I thought this was a place nobody knew about. I never thought Tanger would find it, or that I would run into the Traveler and Paimon.
Ih, ela que escreveu.
If I'd known, I would have just told the tree hollow instead of writing it down. There must be another way to practice my handwriting.
Nossa.
Now I've created a whole new problem for myself. What do I do now? Dress up as an Aranara? Oh,
Aranara.
no, that won't work. I should be writing something that an Aranara would never say, so that Tanger won't mistake me for one of them. But what should I write? What should I write?
Nossa, ela que escrevia pra...
I've got it! There's no way Tanger could see this as the work of an Aranara. So the evidence of Aranara activity we saw during the day was actually...
Ela tava aprendendo a caligrafia, né?
But why didn't she just tell Tanger?
Deve ser o seu segredo.
Oh, right. Kale told Razi that he could tell any secret to a tree hollow. Must be because that's what she does. And now she even writes it
Kwai,
down.
né? É, deve ter seus motivos.
Yeah, you're right. We'll keep her secret for her. Oh, looks like she's almost done writing. Let's head back.
Na manhã seguinte, Tanger, né? Leva todos para o tronco cheio de... Não sei o que lá que não deu pra ver.
Aha! There's a new note just as I expected. Yes! It's the same handwriting, which means it must have been written by the same Aranara. Let's see what it says.
Vamos ver o que eles vão dizer.
Ooh, what could it be?
Estou morrendo de curiosidade. Minha cara, velho. Nossa. Então, né?
I want to visit Mondstadt during the Ludi Harpastum again? No, that's impossible. This must be some kind of mistake. How could an Aranara go to Mondstadt for the Ludi Harpastum? Even I would never write that into a fairy tale.
So, in other words, the notes can't have been left by an Aranara. Yeah. If you ask me, they were probably left by a passing merchant from Mondstadt or something. Definitely not an Aranara.
No, I refuse to believe it.
Nossa, esse cara é chato, hein? Apesar de estar em negação, né? Por favor, ajude a construção do Akara, né? Akara. Construções, né?
I can't.
Ele não viu um bicho também, como ele vai ajudar?
What do you mean you can't? It's not like it'll take you a huge amount of effort. You've written so many stories beloved by the children. I'm sure you can help create carvings that are just as successful.
Confio em você, Tanger.
No! I can't do it.
Só foi a
I
imaginação
thought that if I
dele.
could find an Aranara, I'd be able to help Akara Crafts.
Nossa, ele ficou bravo.
It was someone from Mondstadt all along.
But you've managed to write all those stories without ever having seen a real R&R, right? What makes this so different?
É. O que você imaginava quando estava escrevendo?
Rosie, you tell them.
E o filho dele?
Really? Can I?
Yes, it's fine. Tell them. I know this is the moment you've been waiting for.
Okay.
Era a imaginação do filho.
Traveler, Paimon, do you remember when I said that there was a secret I didn't want to tell
Todo
anyone?
mundo tem seus segredos, sim.
I didn't want to tell anyone the secret, but it made me feel very sad and also turned Dad into a completely different person. So, I think I should tell you. Dad
Conte.
isn't the one who came up with all those Aranara stories. What? Hold on. So if Uncle Tanger wasn't the author, then who was it?
Foi o filho?
Wait, you don't mean... It was me.
Nossa.
Dad's been telling stories in Port Ormos for as long as I can remember. I always got to listen to all his new stories. Every night, Dad would give me a Zaytun peach for dinner, and I'd eat it while he told his stories. The Zaytun peaches were delicious, but Dad's stories were really
Nossa,
bad.
pesado.
He always uses sentences that are really hard to understand and strange,
Metáforas.
metaphors. But Dad kept on going, telling his stories again and again. Oh, one time, he even borrowed a camera from Lord Sangemabe's shop and got me to take pictures of him in action. Dad showed me the picture and said that it shall become the precious record of Sumeru's best storyteller early in his career. Even though I only had Zaytun peaches to eat and not so great stories to listen to, I was happy. Then one day, I tried telling Dad a story I came up with. Dad seemed really excited from the very beginning. He looked really happy. He lifted me up high into the air and told me to continue. He lifted me up so high that I was looking down at him. As I continued with my story, I saw his expression gradually change. And when I got to my favorite part, Dad started crying. I guess he must have been moved by my story. When Dad put me back down, I looked up at him again, but now he had a scary look in his eyes.
Nossa. Foi superado pelo filho.
It's not only Rosie. I, too, remember every detail of what happened that day. After that, I gradually grew in fame and started making money. I became Sumeru's best storyteller, just as I always dreamed. Finally, we could afford more than just Zaytun peaches for dinner. I thought it would make Rosie happy.
I was really happy at first, but then everyone started calling me Tanja's son instead of Rosie. I kind of guessed why, but I also didn't want to believe it. Dad got busier with things that had nothing to do with storytelling, like that request from Akara Crafts. So I made up my mind that this time, I just want to be good old Rosie so that Dad will become good old Dad again. Instead of Dad the way he is now, starting every story with, "Dedicated to my dearest Rosie." I prefer my dad how he used to be, stumbling over words and not knowing how to end the story. That's why I decided to keep how I imagine Aranara to look like a secret.
Wait, Paimon gets it now. To sum up, all of Uncle Tanger's fairy tales were actually stories written by
Ah, mas
Rosie.
eles sabem quem são os bichos,
And
né?
because
A imaginação
Rosie didn't
dele.
want Tanger to keep living a lie, he refused to help him with the Kara Crafts commission.
Yes. That's why I tried looking for possible evidence of Aranara. But it turned out that I was just being
Eles
a clown,
existem, esses
as
bichinhos, né?
always. And
Foi
not
aquele
even a
bichinho
funny
que a gente
one.
viu no começo.
I'm a terrible father. I'm sorry, Rassi. I'm so sorry. And I owe you all an apology, too, for wasting your time. Rosie's the only one who can help Akara Crafts. If you can manage to persuade him, that is. Right now, I think I just want to find a tree hollow and be quiet for a while.
Are we gonna let this happen?
Depende do Ryzen, né?
You want me to help Akara Crafts with their carving?
Se possível, né?
Well, I did mention what the Aranara look like in my stories, but to make a carving, we might need more details. Kale, Traveler, and Paimon, I might need your help on this
Nossa,
one.
o que ele vai querer agora?
I've never really left Port Ormos before. This is my first time in Gandharvaville. Well, it's my first time being so far from home. Sumeru is so much bigger than I thought. Seeing new places has given me loads of new ideas for my Aranara stories. So I want to visit more places in Sumeru. That way, I can help Akara Crafts create an Aranara carving that everyone will love. And I also want to take pictures of Dad everywhere that we travel to.
You still want me to come with you? Even after all I've done?
Yeah, of course. Come on, you're the best dad ever.
This is the happiest Razi has sounded since we met him.
Ah, é muito diálogo, cara. Nossa. Bate até o sono, velho.
Me? I didn't do anything to help.
You told me about telling my secrets to a tree hollow. Even though I didn't have the time to find a tree hollow, telling everyone my secret made me feel so much better.
Nossa, vai explanar ela. Nossa.
Yeah. It's hard to keep too many secrets. And there's no need to hide our mistakes from others all the time.
Tá.
I made a lot of mistakes back in Mondstadt. But when I look back on them, it all feels more like a new beginning. I'm sure this experience will be the same for Tanja.
Yes. I'll do my best to become a good father again. Wait. Did you just say you've been to Mondstadt?
Era ela. Acabou se explanando aí, ó.
I just passed by once. Never mind that. Come on now. Akara Crafts is waiting for us.
Ela própria se explanou aí.
Let's go, Razi. Grab that camera and see what hidden inspiration you can discover along the way.
Nossa, já tirar foto.
Okay, let's go. Come on, Dad.
Dad. Papai, né?
Razi, slow down and watch your step.
Parece que todos estão bem animados. Ah, você descobrirá todo tipo de coisas novas a explorar Sumeru, né? Então por que não usar um aparelho fotográfico requintado, né, para registrá-las? Enquanto usa esse aparelho, se além de avistar objetos que vale a pena registrar, o aparelho irá demonstrar, né, informações relacionadas a ele. Ajuste a sua distância. Calma. Ajuste a sua distância de tirar fotos e o zoom para conseguir avistar melhor esses alvos. Além disso, né, esse aparelho fotográfico requintado só pode ser utilizado em Sumeru. Nossa. Porra. Nossa senhora. Porra, meu amigo. Você viu? Eu tava saindo do limbo. Deixa eu abrir a mochila aqui. Como sempre, né? Eu repito mais uma vez. Não dá pra jogar esse jogo com HD, cara. Chega uma hora que o seu HD não tá aguentando mais. O meu tá nesse naipe aí. Vamos usar, né? Nossa. Substituiu. Vamos ver aqui. Escultura de inocência. Ora, parece trágico, né, véio? Esperar. Nossa, agora sim te entrou no evento mesmo. Metamorfose da madeira, rodando pelas flores. Escultura fincada. Deixa eu ver isso aqui. Costuma escultura de Aranara, né? Completa. 7 dias, bloqueio. Nossa, muitos dias ainda, hein? Escultura disponíveis. Cara, não consigo passar pro lado, não? Deixa eu ver isso aqui. Não sei o tempo o jogo, né? Não sei o tempo. Escultura da inocência. Puta que pariu. É muita coisa. Me tirar foto de flores, é. Fotografe, né? 2 animais característicos de Sumeru. Fotografe 3 animais característicos de Sumeru. Fotografe 4 animais característicos. Ainda disponível. Nossa senhora. As flores, nossa, tá muito isso aqui, velho. Destruam um cheio. Regives, né? Elétrico. Destrua um estames, né? Derrote. Nossa, esse aqui eu nem vi ainda, pô. Os bichos daqui parece Pokémon, velho. Derrote. Aqui é pra derrotar esses bichos. E aqui é o quê? Porra, tem muita missão, hein? Tem muita baguncinha aqui, velho. Obter 1000 pontos de desafio sobre a fonte quebrada. Porra, tem muita coisa, hein? Muita coisa pra fazer. Complete os maravilhosos fungos de Tevate, parte 1. Porra, nem sei por onde começar. Tô aqui assim, ó, velho. Loja do evento, deixa eu ver aqui. Tô perdido. Tá, o que tem aqui? São os bonecos, né? E as roupinhas. Aí o padrão que sim. Ou essência, hein? Tá, XP de herói. Tô aceitando também. Tá, a gente vai fazer umas dessas aqui, né? Essa escultura aqui, fazer o que depois de 3 dias. Tá bom. Vamos fazer umas dessas aqui nos próximos, né? Ai.